Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the 6th episode for my makeup rehab series. I honestly didn't even realize that I had let this series fall to the wayside, but when I looked on my channel, the last time I updated the series was in June, so for my May spending. So today's episode is actually going to cover the whole summer, so this is going to be June, July, and August spending. And then I don't know if I'll do a September update or just wait until September and October and put those together. Let me know in the comments down below. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted me to bring the series back. Should I film an update soon? And 100% of people who voted said yes, which I was shocked. Usually it's more varied than that, even if the majority of you would have said yes. So I decided to film it straight away since I'm so behind. So like I said, this is going to be for the full summer, June, July, August spending. This is not including anything I've purchased since September 1st. So this is the series where I talk about my low buy, my personal beauty budget, that sort of thing. My goal for 2019 was to use up more dollar value wise than what I'm purchasing, with the exception of BoxyCharm. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yes, I love having makeup and beauty products and I have too much of it, but I really don't spend too much. I use quotation marks because I am in a low buy. There is a reason for it, but I allow myself to get BoxyCharm as the one special treat to myself, because if I don't meet my goal of using up more than what I've spent for the year, the only clear consequence of that, if BoxyCharm was included, would be to cancel. And honestly, that wasn't a consequence I was willing to take on. So I just took that out of the equation. I do account for it in my spending, but then I always take it back out before calculating out what is in my beauty bank, which is the allotted money that I'm allowed to spend. So I can't have my beauty bank go into the red, which so far this year it has never dropped down into the red, and I'm super happy about that. Even if 1 month I spent more than what I used up, for the whole year that hasn't happened, and I feel really good about that. So this video tends to be quite number heavy. I do try and include the figures here somewhere so you can kind of keep a visual of it as well, but it is numbers heavy. I do calculations, etc. I do have a finance degree, so I find the monetary value to be easier for me to understand and comprehend and dissect in terms of my spending than just I used up a lip gloss, I'm allowed to buy a lip gloss. No, I use up a cleanser, a lip gloss, a brow product, or whatever, and it's worth this much money. I can buy whatever I want with it, if that makes sense. So through the summer, my empties totaled $331.30. I'm sorry. Now that honestly isn't that much, but if you've been watching my last few videos, you know that I am expecting, and the summer was really hard. It was the first trimester, the morning sickness. I had both kids home with me and I work from home and I do YouTube, and I just wasn't on top of my game with my makeup or my skincare, even anything like that. So my empties were not very significant for 3 months, having only used $331.30. That is not great to me. Now of that, $91.81 is just makeup. So the remainder was body, hair care, skincare, those types of products, which are all included. Now the month that I used up the most, and some items to note, was in June. In June itself, I used up $184.35 worth. Now there was some big ticket items. It's not that I used up a lot of product, it's that I used up my Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion, which is not cruelty free, and that would have cost me $74 Canadian to repurchase. So that's a big chunk of change that boosted my numbers way up for that month. And also in June, I used up my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which here in Canada would have cost me $38 to replace. So those were two items that have a high dollar value that contributed into my Empties number. Now, for my spending for the summer, I did not do great. Now this number, $347.93, includes my BoxyCharm just because it is money out. But like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't go into my beauty bank. So technically I spent more money in products than I used up in products throughout this summer, which isn't great, but here's why. In July, I spent $181.45. July was a heavy spending month for me, and I don't feel good about that, but I made an Ofra order which totaled $65. That was to support Samantha March's collaborations. I bought both the highlight and her lipstick trio. Now, I know I've been saying a haul has been coming, but it's just like not top priority, so it just keeps getting pushed back. But I do have a haul, a decently large haul of accumulated makeup and beauty products to share with you guys at a later date. But I did make an Ofra order that was pretty expensive. The shipping was quite a lot to ship to Canada, and then there's the exchange rate and stuff, so it totaled $65 Canadian for me. I also made a Sephora order in July for some replacement products, and I spent $53, but none of that was makeup, so I felt pretty good about that. So the total addition into my beauty bank for the accumulated summer months after I take out BoxyCharm was I added $84.37 into my beauty bank. So that I feel pretty good about. So my beauty bank right now is sitting at $197.96. That is money that's available for me to spend technically, although just because it's there doesn't mean I need to spend it, and so far I haven't been doing that. Throughout the summer, when I'm talking about just makeup, that doesn't include BoxyCharm. So these are makeup items that I have purchased outside of receiving my BoxyCharm every month. I did spend $99.34 on makeup, which is a lot. I was doing really well on my low buy, but then I found the Ofra collab with Samantha March to almost be a catalyst to other spending, which was kind of hard for me to take a step back and take ownership of and realize. When I was telling myself I wasn't allowed to buy things, like no, it's pretty, but no, you're not allowed to buy it. It was easier than, well, she's my favorite and I want to support her. And then it was, well, what's a Sephora order? Oh, look at this. This is pretty. Walk into the drugstore. Oh, yes. I'll just throw this into my basket as well. Like once I opened up the gates for spending, it's like I just allowed myself to buy whatever I wanted. I still didn't go hog wild. I spent under $100 in 3 months on makeup, but previous to that, let's say in April, spent $0. In March, I spent $0. In February, I spent $0 on makeup outside of my BoxyCharm, of course, like I mentioned. So I don't know, I just haven't been feeling that great about it, and since then I have other orders on their way. So I really need to take ownership of that again and not buy as much. I don't need it. And I still have, like, I asked on Instagram if you guys wanted to see all of my untouched makeup products, like what is sitting over there. I have it set up on my vanity where I can see it, so it has to stare me in the face every time I do my makeup, like trying to convince me to reach for it. All that unused makeup is still sitting there, so why do I feel the need to buy the new releases? And a lot of these things weren't even new releases. I went in to Shoppers Drug Mart to buy a brow pencil. I left with a brow pencil, a brow gel, an eyeliner, and a nail polish. Why? Why can I not go into a store and only buy the brow pencil that I had set out to buy? Why did I need to buy all the other things? Well, because they were there. Because I saw them, because maybe they were on sale, or I thought, yes, I do not have a bright blue eyeliner. I will buy this one. I'm a little bit frustrated with myself, and I didn't have this realization until I sat down to plan for this video. So this is why I personally find making this makeup rehab series helpful to me, because I sit down, I look at my receipts, you can't really see because it's blown out, and I write the numbers down in front of my face. This isn't, when I look at a pile of makeup, I don't know why, but I just don't see the dollar value. It's just pretty makeup. But when I look at the receipts, when I look at my bank account or my credit card statement and see the amount of money that I've actually spent on these products, was that necessary? Absolutely not. So while I'm doing well with the parameters I've set for myself around my low buy, which is to use up more product monetary value wise than what I'm bringing in, I'm still bringing in things that I don't need. Now, see, this is the difficult thing with having a low buy or a beauty budget, is that I'm still just a makeup lover and I love trying new things. But for me, I have bins of new makeup that hasn't been used yet. I say new because some of it has been sitting there since last November. Now, as I'm filming this, it's September 28th. It's been sitting there for almost a full 12 months. So why do I feel the need to buy this other thing? And I'm someone that likes to use the things that are the untouched the longest, so it's going to go to the back of that lineup, and maybe I won't even use that for another year by the time I get through all of the other things ahead of it. So why do I need to buy it? It just doesn't make sense. Now, I love trying new things, which is why, again, I allow myself the BoxyCharm. That's 5 new things every single month that I get to play with. That should scratch the itch, right? But for some reason, it hasn't been lately. And I think I'm only going to have a harder and harder time coming into the holidays, with all the holiday sets and the deals and the Black Friday and this and that. So I'm really going to have to buckle down and just stop spending all the money. I don't know. And it's not that oh, I'm spending money I don't have, or I'm spending money that I can't spend. It's just I don't need to. I'll just put it into a savings account, Emily. It doesn't, just because it's there and you're allowed to spend it doesn't mean you have to. And I really need to do better at that. That's basically all I have to say. I don't have, a few times I have mentioned products that have tempted me, but to be honest, the last couple of months, products that have really truly tempted me, that I really felt a strong urge to own, I've bought them. I bought them. So there will be a haul coming eventually. I just keep filling the box full, more and more full, so I might have to even split that up into maybe 2 hauls, so I'm not sitting here for 45 minutes. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say for this makeup rehab update. I'm still in the green. I still haven't broken my low buy in the monetary parameters that I have set for myself, but I'm still not feeling good about my beauty spending. If you would do a series similar to this, or if you're just on a low buy personally or maybe on Instagram, then let me know in the comments below. I'd love to check it out, or just let me know how you're doing. How are you feeling? Are you feeling overwhelmed by stuff or your spending? Let's chat in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.